right, hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. My name is Siobhan. I'm an intuitive tarot therapist, a spiritual counselor, and a Reiki master practitioner if you're new to my channel. If you're not new, then welcome back, and here is your reading. This is for Taurus, but it can apply to Taurus sun, moon, or rising. If you have Taurus heavily in your chart, or if you were just called to click on this video, then there's probably some messages here for you, but keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything's going to apply to everyone. Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest here. Also, we're not going to be doing the monthly spread this month. For February, I decided I felt like doing a freestyle type of reading, which I used to do all the time, but I haven't been doing lately as I've been using the monthly spread for a long time. So something a little bit different. I hope you guys like it. So let's just get into it. So we'll start off with some crystal oracle cards for Taurus, February 2020. Okay, Taurus. Wow, you really slammed out of there. Very forceful. Okay, so you have rare success. Wow. Goddess Jiwang Mu and Stormatolite. Wow, those were some hard words to say. Okay, and you have Sacred Ecosystem. And it did want to come out in reverse. Now, usually I don't read oracle cards in reverse, but for some reason, the last reading for Aries I did as well, and for you guys, I'm going to take this as a reversed meaning. So this is Ascended Master Kuthumi and Moss Agate. Okay, so let's get some more detail here from the tarot. What does this mean? Just going to quick shuffle. Right off the bat, the sacred ecosystem could indicate that there's something off in your environment or with your health. Okay, so let's see. Oh, wow, right away. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. I'm just gonna get some clarifiers for rare success. Oh, wow, okay. Wow. Okay, so I didn't need to get so excited. You've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So these are counterparts here. This may be a marriage, or, you know, this is just you embodying both sort of polarities of your earth sign. So because you're a Taurus, you're an earth sign, which would be like the King and Queen of Pentacles. Perhaps you're embodying your masculine and feminine aspect in unity, or perhaps you've attracted or you're looking to attract a member of the opposite sex, and potentially a counterpart. Now you also have the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. We got a lot of court cards here, Taurus. That's a lot of people. What's going on? Let's get some more clarity here. What's going on? Wow, you're just getting so many people. The Knight of Pentacles. So many Pentacles. And you've got the Three of Cups. Okay, let me pull from this deck. So lots of Pentacles. Maybe you're working on your finances. Maybe you're trying to improve your financial situation. Especially with the sacred ecosystem and the rare success, this could be an offer coming in for you. This could be money coming in. This could be a counterpart who's very wealthy coming in. Or if you're already with somebody, then this would just be your relationship being very stable, very grounded, very abundant. Okay. I want to get some clarity for the Three of Cups with those two court cards. What is that about? Wow. Got the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely some financial success coming your way this month, Taurus. So congratulations, you've probably been working really hard at it, and you're getting like this whole new gift from the universe being offered up on a silver platter for you. I'm seeing them presenting these pentacles like this. And the Ace of Pentacles is like that from the universe type of energy. So it's like, yes, you've manifested this and now it's coming into your reality. You can actually start to see it, and it's being offered to you in a physical, practical way that you can see and that you can use. Now, on the other hand here, with the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Swords, you know, we've got, it's interesting because we've got kind of got a crisscross here of cup energy and sword energy. So it's like an X marks the spot. I think this is really about balancing the mind and the emotions when it comes to some kind of a relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be a relationship of love. It can be a relationship, like a friendship, platonic relationship, a coworker, family. But there's some need to kind of think for a little bit, maybe thinking about what your emotions are. With that Four of Swords energy, I see a need to meditate. So there's a kind of need to just sit and pray, or to cleanse your mind, you know, take some quiet time to just tune into your feelings, to your emotions, and see what information comes through from that, because you've got the opportunity here from these two cards to really gain some kind of a clarity around an emotional situation, whether this is a third-party situation with the Three of Cups in the negative sense, or this is something that you can celebrate. Because with rare success here, I don't want to read it as like a third-party situation. I really see, despite all of the court cards, but I really see this as something that you've achieved. I see this as something worth celebrating, that something's coming in for you that's going to be worth celebrating in February. So when it comes in, it's probably going to come from somebody. You know, it's not just going to magically appear on your doorstep as a gift from the universe, although that's what it is, but it's going to come through somebody else. So whether this is a mother or a father, or it's a friend, maybe they're offering you emotional support, and that's really what you need to get stable and to feel, you know, safe, to feel loved. Maybe they're offering you some kind of information that you really needed, or perhaps you're tuning into information that you really needed through your intuition, and that's bringing you this success. Okay. Let's get some of the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Just gonna give it a quick shuffle here. Yeah, I just split the deck, and again, you've got the Four of Swords here, rest and rejuvenate. So there's definitely a need for rest. If there's something off in your physical environment or with your health, then there's definitely a need to rest. You know, give yourself some time. You've been working really hard, and you've really come to these levels of achievement now that you deserve to rest. You deserve to heal your body, heal your mind, heal your soul. Okay, so let's see what comes up. Wow. Yeah, okay, so, oops, okay, that's it. So we got 4 more cards. The first one out was the Four of Wands. This is foundations and achievement. Like I said, you've really laid down your foundations. You've really gotten to this level of achievement that it's really something to celebrate at this point, which is, you know, don't sell yourself short. If you've got something to celebrate, celebrate. Give yourself a pat on the back. Don't be so hard on yourself. You don't have to be perfect all the time. You know, you're allowed to look back at how far you've come and be grateful for that and be thankful for that. So you've also got balance, which is temperance, and this is really about bringing all of the aspects into balance, because there may be something that's out of balance here, especially as it relates to health. physical health, mental health, emotional health. They're all so interconnected. They're so vital. When one of them goes off, the whole system goes down. I see that all the time with my Reiki clients, you know, people having physical health issues. Oftentimes it's something in the energy body, which again is like a derivative of the emotional body or the mental body. So they're all connected in this, you know, never-ending loop. And so if one thing goes off, it really does throw everything else off one by one. It's like a domino effect. So getting these aspects into balance is really going to be something worth celebrating as well. So you have, wow, yeah, material and spiritual prosperity. Now I love that they've added the spiritual aspect to this. From, you know, being a Pentacles card, we often tend to associate it just with money or just with the physical aspects of life. But again, it's all connected. And so when you're spiritually prosperous, you will see that in your reality as material prosperity. So abundance is an energy. And when you tap into that abundance, you see that manifest in a physical way. And I see that here for you. I see that you've been working on that. You've really gotten to this whole new level of manifestation, using the law of attraction to work for you. And by focusing in on your emotions and how those can direct your energy and create matter, you're really starting to see results. So congratulations, Taurus. You have solitude as well. So this is the Hermit card. And I see this as you, again, the Four of Swords and the Hermit card, they're very similar in energy. The numerology is different, but the energy behind it is the same. It's like, take some time out, take a break, you know, go on a vacation, do a staycation if you don't have the money quite yet to go on a vacation. But I feel like you actually do have the money, but maybe you're just not, you don't want to spend it right just yet. But you've got the money. It's there. You've got all this prosperity, all of these pentacles. You've got success here. So, you know, you've got a stable home environment that you've created out of this success. But there's just something that's a little bit off with that ecosystem. There's just something a little bit off. So there's just a need here for a little bit of time to pull back and balance that. It could just be that you've been working so hard towards manifesting that you've kind of run yourself down a little bit. You know, it's about knowing when to push forward and when to pull back, and then when to push forward and when to pull back. And I actually made a video about this not too long ago as one of the energy updates about, you know, when you're going down the winding road, sometimes you need to gear down to get around a corner safely, and then you can gear back up and go along on your merry way as you hit a straightaway on the road. So it's about knowing when to accelerate and when to hit the brakes. And right now there is an aspect that is asking you to hit the brakes a little bit. And it doesn't mean you have to come to a full stop, but maybe just slow down a little bit so maybe you can enjoy some of what you've been working so hard to create. Because if you just keep pushing, going forward, you're never going to stop and get to enjoy the fruits of your labors. So this is really about taking a minute here. Take a minute. You deserve it. You earned this. You really earned this. And so it's your time now to really lavish in all the glory of your abundance that you've created for yourself, and treat yourself. You know, it's February, Valentine's Day, whether you're in a relationship or not, treat yourself. I've always done this my whole life. Whether I'm in a relationship or I'm not in a relationship, I will spoil myself. I'll go out and get myself a box of Godiva chocolates. They're like $60 for a box, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm worth it. You know, go get yourself some new slippers and like a hot dress if you want to go out, or slippers if you want to stay home, or comfy pajamas, whatever it is. Take yourself for a massage or go to a spa. Like, treat yourself. You deserve it. This is part of self-care. It's not just what you eat, what you think, who you're around. It's also how you treat yourself. So treat yourself. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get an angel oracle card for you guys. What do the angels have to say for Taurus? February 2020. I almost wanted to say 2019 out of habit. Angels, what do you have to say for Taurus 2020? Okay. Okay, so we have indigo and crystal children. Anything else? Healthy lifestyle, yeah. And clear your space wants to come out as well. Okay. So first and foremost, indigo children, it says you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So I can see this in a couple of ways. First and foremost, this could be your children. And perhaps there's a little bit of a need for care in that realm when it comes to your children, whether they live with you or whether they're grown up or whether they're, little young children. There may be a need to sort of balance the ecosystem of the family as it relates to, your little personal ecosystem, which is your home, where you live, your environment, and the environment that you interact with outside of the home as well. So I see clearing your space being important here. So this is Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use Feng Shui. So there might be something in the home, and perhaps your children are picking up on that energetically, especially if they're indigo and crystal children. They may be particularly sensitive to energy. And so rearranging some of the furniture in your house or cleaning your house or redecorating or whatever it is, it can help to move the energy around in a new way and create more of a balanced sort of ecosystem within your unit, within your home. And then we've got healthy lifestyle, which again relates to that sacred ecosystem and the body. You've got so many pentacles here. This could really be about physical health as well, because health is wealth. Taurus, health is wealth. You can have all the money in the world, all the financial stability in the world, but if you're not physically healthy, then it's not any good to you. So the healthy lifestyle has to come first and foremost. So eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So if you've been denying yourself some of these things because you've been working so hard, you haven't given yourself a break, you haven't given yourself the things that you need to nourish your body, then now's the time to do that. February, you're being called to do that. This needs to be put at the top of the list. It's priority number one, because again, you can have all the wealth in the world, but if you can't have your health, then it's worth nothing, because you can't take it with you. No, you can't. So I'm gonna get an animal oracle deck, or I keep saying animal oracle deck, an animal oracle card for you guys to close out the reading. So Taurus, what animal spirit totem is coming forward for Taurus in February 2020? Okay. Wow, that was really fast. Yeah, you've got the bee. What do you think of when you think of a bee? It's a hard worker. They're industrious. They're all about the hive. They want to do what's best for the community, what's best for their children. They work tirelessly. They're constantly going. So let's see what messages come through for bee. So B is community, celebration, organization. B invites you to celebrate. You may have a special reason for celebration, or you may simply need to celebrate the wonder and mystery of being alive. In the Druid tradition, there are occasions to celebrate every 6 weeks or so. As human beings, we need times when we can come together to enjoy each other's company. The bee tells us that we can live together in harmony, however impossible this may sometimes seem. By being at one with the natural world, by paying homage to the sun, by centering our lives around spirit or the goddess, we can work together in community. I'm going to read the reverse meaning as well, just in case there's any additional information there, because it's always kind of two sides of the same energy. So, do you feel out of place, unsure of your role in the world? A beehive functions harmoniously because each bee knows its role. Consequently, it is highly productive and plays an important part in the local ecology. That's the ecosystem. If you lack motivation or feel isolated from the community that surrounds you, think about your role in life and make decisions in accordance with your sense of purpose and the goals you wish to reach. Remember that the bee knows the value of organization, of paying homage to the goddess and the sun, and of working hard. Remember, too, that she calls us to a celebration of life and an inner recognition of our membership of the community of all nature. So I love that we've got the celebration aspect here as well, because we had the Three of Cups and the Foundations and Achievements, which both speak of celebration. So you really do have this success. You're celebrating something. Maybe you're being recognized for something that you've created or for the work that you've done. Or maybe it's just time for you to celebrate something. You know, everybody gets really amped up around all of the little holidays that we have over our calendar. You know, we've got Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, birthdays. What else? Valentine's Day in February. So get excited, really celebrate, get into the spirit, and allow yourself to celebrate your achievements as well. Now you also got a bonus, the Sow, and this one came out in reverse. I'm going to read both as I always do, but okay. So Sow is generosity, nourishment, and discovery. So Sow, with her large litters, symbolize abundance and fertility. Drawn upright, this card may mean that you are called upon to be generous. Feeling connected to the love of the goddess for all her creatures, you're able to give freely, knowing that you, in turn, are nourished and sustained by her. Choosing this card, you can open yourself to the abundance that exists throughout nature, knowing that life perpetually renews itself and that you need not worry about ever being disconnected from it. Allow yourself to feast on life, to enjoy its beauties and its sensual delights. The goddess is generous, giving to all and renewing all. And then the reverse meaning, because it did come up in reverse, is you may need to revise your image of yourself. There's an old Gaelic saying, when you thought you were on the sow's back, you were beside her in the puddle. Although the sow symbolizes nourishment, fertility, and giving, she can also represent greed and pig ignorance. Perhaps you need to work towards a greater understanding of the subtleties of life, rather than relying simply on your looks or physique. Without wisdom, even beauty can be unattractive. Appearances can be deceptive, so judge people or propositions on their true merits and intrinsic worth, rather than their outward appearance. Okay, well, that's for somebody. I don't think that's going to resonate with everybody, but you know, if it's for you, you'll know it's for you. All right, guys, well, that is your reading for February 2020, Taurus. I really hope that it resonated and that it provided you with some clarity, some guidance, or some insight moving forward through the month. If you'd like any additional support this month energetically through Reiki or through a tarot reading to get some more clarity on what's going on in your specific circumstances, then please reach out to me at services.tokittyandbeyond@gmail.com to book a session or to order a tarot reading. I'm still going to be offering the 33% off discount for Reiki, so if you'd like to take advantage of that, it's going to be $97 Canadian for a 90-minute session. And I also still have a few new tarot readings available as well on promotion if you'd like to take advantage of that. All of the information will be in the description box below this video. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. If you resonated, don't forget to like the video, share the video if you think somebody else will resonate, if you've got some fellow Taurus friends. And to stick around if you'd like to see more. I put out horoscope readings every month for all the signs, as well as collective ascension updates for humanity as we move into this, new age of Aquarius, and general spiritual content and chit chats. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you, and we will see you next time. Bye.